Imagine a world where a local art gallery isn't run by art experts, but by the very people it's meant to serve. Sounds radical, right? That's exactly what's happening at the New Art Exchange, NAE, in Nottingham, and it's turning the art world on its head. Felix, a 20-year-old nursing student, perfectly encapsulates the transformation. I used to see this place on the street, but I didn't know what was here. I didn't even know it was an art gallery. And now I'm here shaping its future. This isn't just a feel-good story, it's a bold experiment in community empowerment. NAE, the UK's largest gallery dedicated to African, Caribbean, and South Asian artists, has handed over permanent leadership to a citizens' assembly composed of 40 residents from the diverse Hyson Green neighbourhood. This vibrant community speaks an astounding 52 languages, reflecting the rich tapestry of cultures it represents. These everyday citizens aren't just advisors, they're the decision-makers. They determine everything from the gallery's event schedule and budget allocation to the selection of artists for exhibitions. Since its inception, the Assembly has directed a substantial £285,000 in funding, directly impacting the gallery's trajectory. Saad Eddine said, NAE's chief executive and artistic director, emphasizes the importance of this community-led approach. Without citizens and community around the table shaping the direction and showing the horizon, we would quickly become an average organization. He further elaborates that the neighborhood's huge treasure of culture and of talent should play a key role as co-leaders, not just mere consultants. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this model truly work long-term? Is it sustainable, or just a passing trend? One of the Assembly's first major decisions involved removing a street gallery designed to attract visitors. Assembly members found it intimidating and off-putting. Instead, they prioritized investing in the cafe to create a welcoming space that would naturally draw people inside. This decision, while seemingly small, demonstrates the Assembly's commitment to creating an accessible and inclusive environment. Moreover, recognizing a lack of social spaces on Friday evenings, NAE began hosting events like poetry slams and DJ nights, attracting large crowds and fostering a sense of community. Said is adamant that the Assembly isn't just a token gesture. We believe in the Assembly, and we don't want it to become just a trendy thing, just ticking boxes, he states. Removing the street gallery felt counterintuitive to us. But straight away that street gallery was in the bin, and in the bin forever. It didn't matter whether we understood it. There is no compromise in that conversation. That's a powerful statement about trusting the community's judgment, even when it defies traditional wisdom. Adam Rowe, the gallery's executive director, addresses concerns about a potential loss of power. I've been asked, do you think that you've lost power as a result of this? Actually, I think I've gained power. Collectively, we've got so much more knowledge because we are doing the things we know we need to do. And some of the artists and the performers we work with now we probably would never have known about before. This highlights the potential for citizens' assemblies to broaden perspectives and uncover hidden talents within the community. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about giving up control, it's about gaining access to a wealth of local knowledge and experience. While citizens' assemblies have been used in local democracy and public policy for years, their application in cultural institutions is relatively new. The National Gallery announced the creation of a Citizens' Assembly in August, and the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery recruited a citizens' jury in 2024. These initiatives suggest a growing trend towards community involvement in shaping cultural experiences. But there is some skepticism about the effectiveness of these initiatives and over whether senior leadership teams consider them as anything more than a public engagement exercise. Are these institutions genuinely committed to empowering citizens, or are they simply seeking positive PR? Lily, a 21-year-old fine art graduate and assembly member, acknowledges the initial doubts. Lots of people were very skeptical and wondering whether anything would come of this. I'm impressed they've actually done the things we said. Kathy, a retired resident, shares a similar sentiment. I've lived out here a long time, and I was skeptical, and I was cynical, because I've seen so many initiatives come and go. This area has been ignored, and if people experience the negative for too long, it can disempower them. So for me, it has been a real boost. I feel invigorated by being part of this process. These testimonials underscore the transformative potential of citizens' assemblies to empower marginalized communities and foster a sense of ownership and pride. Said admits that setting up the assembly was hugely expensive and time-consuming. However, he emphasizes the drastically positive impact, citing a 22% increase in overall engagement and a 48% rise in visitors from global ethnic majority backgrounds. He's even developed a blueprint for other organizations to implement similar citizens' assemblies. It has helped us navigate one of the most challenging times for the cultural and art industry in a very long time. Just look at how many organizations are closing down, he explains. Our citizens make us relevant. This suggests that community-led governance may be a viable strategy for cultural institutions to thrive in an increasingly competitive landscape. What do you think? Is this a revolutionary approach that could reshape the art world, or a well-intentioned but ultimately unsustainable experiment? Could this model be applied to other sectors besides art and culture? Share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below.